Okay, truck 2323 here. This a couple videos back, I told you that I was passing by and actually didn't garbage pick it. It was a yard machine weed whacker. Well, this was it. It was still there, so I felt that it was meant for me to take it. This one right here, either way, I have the same brand of it, so I could use it for spare parts because the cable that goes through this on mine broke. And I just took another one apart and took the cable off and put mine back together. So for free, I fixed my own weed whacker. A lot of places out there wouldn't, so that's why I garbage pick them, is because that cable inside you could reuse. I did tell you before in the videos, as long as you can pull it, the engine's not locked up, so you can rebuild it. So I'm going to try to sit here and work on this one as I'm playing the video, recording it. And I'll go ahead and speed it up through the process, but I'll let you know, if I could get this one up and running. Normally, as long as they're not locked, you can get them up and running. This one, I think, sat so long that it was actually drained, and there's no more oil in the gas, or they didn't do the gas oil mixture. Well, I can see right here, here's one of the problems. The hose was too high up. The gas hose is not sealed on there right, and was actually too high up where no gas could be sucked into the engine. So let me try to get that back in there, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Alright, that's in there pretty good. Now, one thing when it's that stiff to get to move, I put a little bit more oil in it. So I'm not going to fill it all the way up because I put more than recommended in there. This way to try to get the engine moving a little bit more freely, and it won't go through there without some gas in it. Okay. Let's see if we can do anything here to get some gas moving through there. See how it's already easier to move, it's easier to turn because you put a little bit more oil in there. It was dried out, so everything in there was just dry. Okay, that's moving a little more freely now, so. Okay, what I'm going to do now is take out the spark plug. The spark plug might be dirty. Okay. Okay, so I got the spark plug. It's wet from me pumping so much gas in there, and it's black, so I'm gonna go ahead and sand it off with a sandpaper, and we'll see if that gets it started. I got it turned upside down so it could drain some of the stuff out of there. The spark plug, I dried it off. That actually didn't seem too dirty, but you need air spark oil and what's the other thing? Gas to get it going. But this right here should actually get it going. So it's turning pretty freely now. I don't want to flood it again. Oh, almost. There you have it. About 15 minutes. Went from a garbage picked it to got it running again. That's what I had to do to get it running. So really all you do is just tinker with it. If you got spark, air, gas, and oil, you'll be able to get it running. Now there's more oil in here than gas in the mixture, but I did that to get the engine loosed up and lubed again. But if you put more gas in there, it'll burn out the extra oil. You'll see it coming out the back, and then it should be fine. I'm just going to clean it off with some carburetor cleaner, and it's going to be good to go. Like I said, within 15 minutes, we went from garbage pick to a good running weed whacker. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, I went and checked over the video. Everything looks okay, so I will explain to you a little bit more what I did. Make sure it still goes on. Alright, so what I did was, you seen that it was locked up. It was really hard to move. So that means it was really dried out in the motor. So I poured a little bit extra oil in it with a little bit of gas. You got to put the gas in there to get it moving, to be able to get it through there. I primed it about 15 to 20 times so I got the engine moving again. When I got the engine kind of moving freely, it didn't catch because the spark plug at the bottom was flooded. There was so much fluid in the bottom of it. So I took the spark plug out, dried off the spark plug, and as the spark plug was out, you would be able to pull it. It was really nice and freely to kind of air it out. Put the spark plug back in, put some starting fluid in here, and it wouldn't catch. Mine's is the opposite. This got A, B, and C. That's your choke. Mine's you have to start on the A, and then after it turns over one time, you put it to the B and it'll run. This one was the opposite. I had to put it to the C to pull it to get it to catch, and then put it back to B and run. Now every time I pull it, it's gonna run. All I'm gonna do is clean it off, and I'll have it here. You can sell it for 10 or 15 bucks, or I'm gonna keep it for spare parts. Thanks for watching. Bye.